What's going on, guys? Today's December 17th. It's been several days since the first video about the algae problem. We're going to do an update on the fish that we introduced, or the aquatic life that we introduced, because we introduced an Otocinclus, a few snails, and a bristlenose pleco. So let's see how they did. So as you can see, this tank is like completely cleaned from these guys that we've introduced. If you notice that plant right there, that had black brown goop all over it. That Otocinclus, his first thing that he did, where's he at? Nope, that's the bristlenose. Keep calling bushnose, but it's bristlenose. The first thing that the Otocinclus did, and I know he's working away somewhere, where is he at? We'll find him. Is he grabbed onto these leaves and he just sucked the gunk right off them. And he is doing a fantastic job. So if dark brown algae like you guys saw that I had on that plant, if that is your problem, like this stuff here, right, some of this stuff here is still there. He's working on that plant as well, but that was covering the whole thing over there. I would highly recommend, there he is right there working away. Where's he at? The Otocinclus catfish, where is he at? I can see there, he's right there. The Otocinclus catfish, he is a worker. He's diligently working all the time, always moving. He's not eating that root, he's sucking the algae off that root. Is that cool or what? He doesn't hurt the plants, he just cleans them off. So look at that, is that cool? So for brown, black algae, I would recommend the Otocinclus, and also for some of this green algae. But for this green algae that was covering the front of the tank and all in these plants, y'all notice these plants here, they have, you see a tiny strands of, just a little bit left of the hair algae. The Otocinclus took care of that. But also this bristlenose pleco that I showed you earlier, where's he at? He did a good, yeah, he's up there. It's hard to see, he's up in that. He's actually right there cleaning that, there he is, cleaning the algae off of the cord. He does a great job on the sides and the fronts of the solid surfaces. He also grabs some off the plants, but the Otocinclus does most of that. As well as these snails, I've noticed these snails munching away at this algae as well. And you can see one right there just going to town on the algae, that's the hair algae that's sitting on that plant. There's one back there sucking away. The nearite snails. Even this dude here, he's sucking the algae off of that, plastic water bottle that I put in as a water diverter. And then the nearite snail up there, he's doing a good job. And there is a up close view of that snail there. And of course, Mr. Beta. What's going on, Mr. Beta? He's happy as a clam as always. He's nice and full. We just got done feeding him. But this tank is 100% turned around from that algae problem. I was going to introduce some chemicals, maybe some algae fix or something like that. But first, what I want to do is I want to introduce the natural way to handle the problems. And the natural way, as you guys can see, you guys saw, and I'll put some before and after pictures, but this tank was overgrown, and I didn't even scrape the front of the glass or anything yet. I mean, you can still see little bits of algae on there, but nothing compared to what it was like. I mean, this thing was caked. You guys saw it, and I'll show you. And these ghost shrimps, they're doing a good job. There's one right there. They're doing a good job of eating that hair algae. Usually see a ghost shrimp sitting on top of there. Those orange shrimp, 2 didn't make it. I bought 10 more cherry shrimp, and I've seen 2 or 3 here and there, but they're hiding, I guess because the fish are scaring them, I'm not sure. And I got a bunch of these neons. If you can tell, there's some neon, regular neons, and then the smaller ones are green neons, and I don't know if you'd be able to tell the difference. So there's if I zoom out a little bit, there's the blue ones, can you tell? And the green ones. I can't really tell that much, but I mean, you can tell if you really look, the blues and the greens. I mean, the blue one, the regular neons are bigger, and the blue and the green ones are these littler ones there. You can kind of tell different stripes. There's a blue, and then there's a couple greens. Blue, greens, but you know, whatever. But added some of those. They didn't do anything for the algae, but I just thought they looked cool. I love neons. Of course, they don't bother the beta. This is his tank, and we still have the little baby from the past video. Check him out. He is growing fast. Guppies tend to grow fast. He's now swimming with everybody else, so that is really cool right there. So that's the update on the algae problem. Oh, and I added a swordtail. He looks pretty cool too, doesn't he? Yeah, he looks cool. So we've got some more fish, we've got some more critters, snails, shrimp, and it looks like the tank is naturally cleaning itself. Of course, you still have to do water changes and stuff, but less frequently with a natural ecosystem. So that's it. If you got any questions, leave comments in the box. As always, thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell notification, do all that jazz. And check out the site, tropicalfishguide.com, and also, of course, betafishcareguide.net. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Happy fish keeping. Peace out.